Good morning, guys. It is Monday, September 20th, and today is somebody's first day of school.
I'm like, damn, you so fine, girl, what is your sign? She say I'm a Sagittarius, I'm a Capricorn, the beginning and end. I got a friend for your friend, hey, I'm making all of this money to spend. Deal stores buying.
Hey, I don't bite.
Good morning. You just waking up? Yes. Okay. Want to eat some breakfast? I know. I probably acted like this on my first day of school too. Alright, so let's get some breakfast going. It's not about me today. Let's get some breakfast going. What's the joke? So Gianna is having some banana porridge that my mom made for her for her special day. She's had so much and she's almost done. No? What is the joke? Let's see if your daddy texts me.
Gianna.
You are there?
Gianna. Gianna. I thought we were friends. Mishka. Mishka.
So yesterday, if you guys watched the weekend vlog, I almost forgot to pack her crib sheets. I packed and labeled her snacks, her seaweed snacks, her rice cakes. Put that in the bag. Where's her lunch? I have her water labeled, her food labeled. For lunch, she's gonna have callaloo, carrot rice, and carrots. I don't know if you guys can like see it. And then for snack, she'll have yogurt with bananas. I'm actually gonna cut up her carrots. Alright, so put this in the bag. I put everything in this brown bag so it doesn't spill.
Like that, you
This is like Gianna's favorite part of the morning. Usually I'd brush my teeth with her, but I got ready before her this morning. So Mama's already done in that department. And I got this Tom's Children's Toothpaste Gentle Cleansing. Tastes great, dye-free. I think it does taste great. Gianna's always eating it. Want to say cheese? Cheese! Sucking the toothpaste off. Alright, you want to do it yourself first? Thank you. All done. I mean, pack your milk. Pack your milk. Alright. You're gonna have a wonderful day today. You're gonna like your teachers. You're gonna make some friends. You're gonna play. Gigi's gonna eat her food. She's gonna be safe. But if you need me, scream loud enough and I can hear you, okay? And then I'll come get you. But Gigi's not gonna have to do that, right? Gigi, your hair grew overnight. I like whatever daddy put in your hair, cause what? Is it rough? Alright, baby, have a good day today. Have a good day, my baby. My little baby. So I'm about to just go pack her milk and then put this camera to charge while we wait for Caleb. Tissue wipes and paper towel.
Right.
And here are her stuff.
Bye, G.
I love you. Have
Okay,
fun.
mommy's coming back for you, okay?
Bye.
Mommy gonna come
And is it
back
okay if I call like around 1, 2? See how she is?
Good.
Thank you.
Bye.
I didn't cry. So for everybody that wrote me like you're gonna cry, I didn't.
Not yet.
Nah, I feel like once Gianna's going, if I didn't cry now, I'm not gonna cry later. Then I'm just gonna pick up.
Alright, I'm out.
Later.
Later. Yeah.
I know I will. I'm about to edit, do everything I gotta do. I'm about to do some laundry. Oh, let me go put my laundry in the washing machine. We're gonna look back on these pictures. Gianna's gonna be like, Mommy, you went to drop me off at school with your hair like that. I'm like, sis, it's either that or a bonnet, okay? But I'm about to go do what stay-at-home moms do. I just want to thank me. So yeah, I'll holla at y'all when she gets out of school. Y'all, we are back. It is now 4:06 p.m. Gianna is still at school. No, I did not get her. I did call her teacher at 1:09 p.m. and her teacher was like, why are you bothering my baby? I was like, your baby? I love to hear that. I mean, she really likes her. But she was saying that Gianna was doing really, really well. She was like, once we dropped her off and she was crying, she gave her a bottle of milk. She did fine. She's like, she was eating fine and other little things that just made mommy so happy. But let me cook the spaghetti real quick and then y'all in a few. Gianna's probably gonna be like a bat out of hell. Look who we got. Say hi. Hi. Are you happy to be back home? Now you want to smile? Tell us about it. She's so fake. Look how laughing. The teacher said Gianna was a pro. She was taking people's bottle, taking people's pacifier. She ate really well. And it was like her and 4 kids, right? Or was Gianna the 4th kid? Either Gianna was the 4th kid or she was the 5th kid, which I really like. Oh, we got a FaceTime mom. Let me call you right back, Bree. Ding, 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 ding. How was it, baby?
Hello. Hi, G. How was school? Yes, you made a lot of friends. Yes. Are you going back tomorrow?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah? How did she behave when she saw you out?
She was sleeping. When she saw me, she's like, say hi. But yeah, so she's done. I think I'm gonna just give her spaghetti for lunch tomorrow instead of cooking tonight. Give her spaghetti and then I will make her yogurt and bananas again. A lot of my friends that have kids and they're just like, you know, since you did it, I'm thinking of putting my kid in daycare. Like, I'm so fearful. And I just want y'all to know, I was extremely fearful of putting Gianna in daycare. We've been talking about putting Gianna in daycare since she was like 6 months. Like, it was a very long time. And I was just like, no. Nobody's gonna abuse my kid. Nobody's gonna mistreat my kid. But for me, it got to a point where Gianna, like with the breastfeeding situation, like Gianna is just overly attached to me. Like once Gianna sees me, she doesn't see anybody. Like I'm Gianna's person. And where that is so cute is also very annoying because I can't get things done because Gianna is literally riding my coattail. Last night, when I tell you I was so nervous, y'all, like literally I was almost about to cry last night. I'm just like, wow, tomorrow is the day. Like, I don't know if I can do this. Like, of course I wasn't going to renege. I mean, there's some parents, some moms who probably be like, no, forget it. Push the start date back. But no, I knew I wasn't going to push the start date back. But I just knew for certain that I was going to cry. So last night, just thinking about the fact that I might cry today, I started crying a little bit. Like, I started, shedding a little tear. I was like, this is really happening. Like, she's really... And then all I kept thinking is if I drop her off, she's going to be screaming. She's gonna be crying. Like, I can't handle that. And Caleb was like, yo, you're the parent. You gotta be the solid one. And I was just like, you got a point there. Like, if I'm losing it, my kid's gonna lose it. I mean, I wouldn't cry in front of her. I would, of course, cry when I leave. But it's just like, you gotta hold it down, mom. Like, somebody gotta be the parent here, okay? But yeah, so I say all this to say, y'all, I prayed so hard. I prayed so freaking hard last night. I'm like, God, please, like, please let them love Gianna. Like, please let Gianna love the facility. Like, I even pray for the teachers. I'm like, I pray for the health of the teachers, the health of the kids. I pray that, you know, they love Gianna so much to the point, like, they feel like Gianna's their own. I just said a whole bunch of stuff, but I prayed so hard. And usually when I pray, I be, what's the word? I get distracted. Like, yeah, God, but there's some in the shade room. But none of that, y'all. None of that. Like, I prayed so hard. I was focused. And, yeah, like, I'm just saying all this to say, like, it wasn't easy. I don't want y'all to think it was easy. It was not easy, but my best advice is to go through with it and see if you like it at least. If you don't like it, you have the liberty to pull your kid out of the daycare. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to keep your kid there if you don't like it and if your child doesn't like it. Put your kid in school, y'all. Put your kid in school. Look at me, y'all. I'm chilling. What time is it? 7:07. We're going to do this again tomorrow. But that'll be it for tonight's vlog. I love you all. And I'll see you next one. Did you say bye-bye? Yeah. Bye-bye. You're so big. You matured so much since you went to school today. You are all smiles. This? Want me to pick you up? Good morning. Hi, my love. Good morning, guys. Today is Tuesday. It's Gianna's second day of school. It's a high of 75. And right now it's 66. Alright, so I think I have an idea of what you should wear today. Baby. Okay, you want to make the oatmeal? Okay. I don't know what it is with Miss Gianna. It's like if she's laying down for too long, she'd be like, girl, I just woke up. Pick me up. So make sure a little lot for you. A little a lot. That don't even make sense. Now let's go to the hot seat. Why are you crying? You're gonna have a great day today. You're gonna love your teacher. The teacher's gonna love you. You're gonna play. Yep, you're gonna play. Miss Gianna Zoe is done with her breakfast. You eat all your food, you know that? All your food is done. Yep. Teeth. I think it's like very important to establish a morning routine with Gianna now, especially because she has school. And last night we were trying to like implement a night routine as well. But, you know, it's only day 1 and 2. Here though. And let mommy pick out your clothes. So we are finished getting ready. Look at the little princess. I put on some Crocs and socks on her today. I don't think she keeps on her shoes all day, but I like to put socks on her just in case the teacher, like, you know, takes off her shoes. She has on socks. She's not walking barefoot. And oh my gosh, yesterday I forgot to pack her a blanket. I'm not sure if they use blankets, but she's 1 now, so I don't think blankets are prohibited for her age group. Girl got her milk in hand. She is ready. All right, guys. So I'm going to go drop her off. And I'll be back. I am back home. Of course, Gianna cried when I dropped her off. She'll be all right. I hope today is also another great day. Hope it's not one of those things where the first day went so well and then the second day you're like, oh my gosh. Everything just goes to poop. So hope my baby has a great day today. Spoke some positivity into her. Gave her some positive affirmations. Hopefully they stick. This camera be taking off the ends of my eyebrows, but I got ends, y'all. I got ends. So I wanted this week's vlog to be like a mix of Gianna going to school and y'all see what I do with my day. But honestly, well, today's only day 2. But my days just consist of me literally sitting here from about 9:30 to 1, 2 o'clock because I'm just editing videos. So it's kind of boring, right? That's what I'm about to do though. Edit a video. Today's edit is going to be my twist out video. Because y'all know these twist outs been coming out. Shop paper. Let me get to doing that and I'll holla at y'all later. Ooh. It is now 12:53 p.m. I have officially finished editing my twist out video. I almost went to go get Gianna. So it's like a blessing and a curse that her daycare is so close by. I'm like, I can just go get my girl. But I still have to make a reel. So spend some time, make 2 reels. I might pick her up like around 4 today though. I'm not used to, like, whenever I have somebody watching Gianna's because I absolutely need to get something done. So the minute I'm done doing what I have to do, I usually go get her because she's like my kid, you know? So that's kind of where that mindset just came from. Like, okay, I'm about to be done with my video. I could go get her. But it's like, no, sis, you paying for this. You're paying for this. You need to keep her there. So I think today I might pick her up around 4 and take her grocery shopping with me because, you know, she likes sitting in the cart and she likes to go grocery shopping, right? So I'm about to talk to Brianna, edit these reels, and get my girl. And that's that on that. It's 4:28 p.m. I edit a video, posted a video, edit 2 reels, and I'm ready to get my child, okay? I've actually been done. I just got back home. I was running some errands. So now I'm patiently waiting for my parents to come because my mom wants to pick up Gianna with me. Well, really we agreed to her picking up Gianna, but like, come on now. I didn't wait all day to not pick up my own kid. So I'm gonna go with her. And I'm just so excited. Oh my gosh. Hey, you left yet? Alright, I'll wait for you outside. Alright, bye. They're nearby. I get to see my girl. I hope she had a good day. Oh my gosh. Proud grandma. Not both grandparents getting out the car. Look at you. You'll wait.
Bye. Thank you for watching me today. Today, yes. Thank you.
You happy to see your ma and grandpa? Mom and grandpa came to get you? Why every time I pick you up you don't have a headband on no more? Here, go to...
That's your friend?
Go to ma.
Give grandpa.
Wanna go to grandpa? I don't know why I invited these 2 with me to the grocery store. They are just going back and forth and back and forth. Oh gee, your socks are so dirty, baby. Look who we have. Hold on, Caleb's calling me. Let me call you back. Hey, baby.
Yeah, you call me?
Yeah, I was asking if you wanted fruit, but I didn't bother to get any because you didn't answer.
How is she?
She can hear you.
Babe,
I said she could hear you.
how did she do?
She was good.
The
The teacher was like, she's a pro. I'm like, what now? So she was telling me how Gianna, because there's a 6-month baby there. So Gianna takes the bottle from the 6-month-old and she puts the bottle back in the baby's mouth. And she was playing with Layton. She only slept for 45 minutes.
that ain't no.
Yeah, I was like, okay. And she loves Gianna.
Yeah, what she say?
Nah, I think she genuinely loves Gianna.
I don't know.
And then she was like how Gianna didn't eat all her food. So I'm expecting to see a full thing of food. But like Gianna left back some food. So I don't know if she's portioning the food on like a plate and giving it to Gianna or if she's feeding Gianna out of the
Ask her next time.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask her. But she loves the way Gianna eats because she's like, oh, I have no problem. Like, I love feeding her. And yeah, she says she loves feeding her. So I don't know if she compares it to like when she leaves food back that she's not eating everything. So it's like a problem. Or, you know?
I don't know. Hey.
Yeah.
You got some food?
Yeah, you have food from the party.
Alright, so you could just heat that up.
Alright, I got you.
Thank you.
Alright, bye.
Alright.
So yeah, y'all. I picked up to Gianna today. Miss Gianna. As y'all saw. I have to take one of those. Brandon gave me the idea. Take one of those pictures when you drop your kid off at school and you pick them up and they look like two different kids. That'd be Gianna. Gianna be nice and put together. She has curly up over her jumpsuit. I doubt it'll come out, but dang, and it's a good jumpsuit too. She'll probably wear black tomorrow, but she's gonna get curry again. Stop playing with your food, please. Stop trying to feed your reflection. But yeah, so another great day. Yeah, I would honestly think because you know, Gianna's not around to actually do my hair, but no. I ain't wasting this good old juicy twist out for nobody's house, okay? Not even my own. I bathed Gianna, Miss Gianna Zoe. And she is, what is she doing? What is Gianna doing? Oh, she's having milk. I gave her dinner. She killed the dinner, like killed the dinner. But she's actually falling asleep. So right before I gave her dinner, she was falling asleep. So we're gonna have another early night. I'm kind of trying to stretch her sleeping until 9 because she was falling asleep at 7 o'clock. Like, that's OD. But yeah, right now I am making her lunch. So this is what I cooked for her yesterday. I didn't show it to you guys. It's like some lo mein, but I put curry in it. Came with some other type of like Asian sauce, but Gianna don't really, I don't know, she's kind of finicky. So I curried it. But like, if y'all heard me talking to Caleb earlier, the teacher was like, oh, she didn't do too well with her lunch, but I packed her mad food for lunch, as in the noodles, but she ate literally 95% of it and left 5%. So I don't know if she means like, oh, Gianna's such a healthy eater, she usually eats everything, or if she portioned the food and that was what was left over, and Gianna didn't eat the food that she had portioned, but that was left over, if you get what I'm saying. So I don't know, but I feel like this might be enough for her tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I have fun with this. Like, I love being a mom. Like all my life, I wanted people to listen to me, and finally, I have somebody that has no choice but to listen to me. Has no choice but to take my advice. Has no choice but for me to make their food. I'm telling y'all, I have like a power trip. I can control it when it was to other people, okay? But when it comes to my Zora, no. I'm the head honcho around here. Also packed her banana and yogurt. She fiending. I also packed her bananas and yogurt. As a matter of fact, I need to wash this water cup. I packed her bananas and yogurt, but I already put it in the fridge, so I don't feel like taking it out. But same old, just chopped up the bananas, and then I drizzled some yogurt on top. Fill up her water cup for the morning. I'm also gonna choose her clothes because this morning we're running kind of late, and just that extra 2 seconds of me having to pick out. Yeah, I sound so crazy, but that extra 2 minutes of me trying to pick out her clothes, you know, it kind of put us back a little bit. So just pick out her clothes, check the weather, and see. Gianna, please don't throw your bottle. I give her bottled water. I just pour it in her cup. So I just fill it up because she's gonna be there all day. Usually I don't fill it up to 10 ounces. I just fill it up like maybe here because we're in the house. So it's like I can always just refill it. But I don't know. Come on, G. How much she's gonna drink throughout the day? Hey guys. What it do? What it do? It is Wednesday, Gianna's 3rd day of school. I didn't vlog this morning because I don't know. I just figured the morning looked very redundant. She woke up, had breakfast, brushed her teeth, went to school type of thing. The only difference is today I sent her to, well, I sent her to school the same time, but I was trying to get the Telfar bag and didn't get it. So there goes that. I spent my whole entire day editing. Right now it is 3:46 p.m. and where I would love to go get my girl. I actually decided to, I didn't decide, I knew since yesterday I was gonna cook, so keeping myself occupied with cooking. Right now I'm on the phone with Caleb, so if you see like my mouth moving in sidebar conversation, that's who I'm on the phone with. And as you can see, I also took down my twist out. Kind of regret that. Hey Tess. Oh, talking to the camera. I took down my twist out and I kind of regret it because my twist actually looks so poppin'. I have this thing in my head where I just feel like when my hair's in twist for too long, it kind of gets dried out. But then I took down my twist and I was like, they look fine. So I'm not gonna puff it out because I'm not going anywhere today. This sriracha sauce from Trader Joe's, sriracha roasted garlic barbecue sauce. Screenshot this. Fire. And it's actually very spicy. Well, not very spicy, but there's like a nice kick to it. It's nicely seasoned. So I'm making barbecue chicken, as I told y'all. Woo! Woo! Woo!
1 and then a 2, 2 and then a 3, 3 and then a 4, then you gotta breathe. 1 and then a 2, 2 and then a 3, 3 and then a 4, then you gotta breathe. Then you gotta.
So dinner is done. The rice, the black beans. Well, sorry, got a little yellow rice grain in there. We have some asparagus and the chicken. Oh my gosh, it looks so freaking good, so good, and it tastes so good. Caleb and I both picked up Gianna from daycare today. Once again, G had a really good day. However, the lunch I made her she didn't like, so thankfully I made her some, well, made black beans and rice and stuff and asparagus, so she's gonna eat that.
Shitting up a storm tomorrow.
She always poop up a storm.
No, it's beans. She's gonna be fine like a motherfucker.
Gigi, you wanna go eat now? Ah, my baby's home. I missed you. It is about 7:15. Last time y'all saw me, I fed Gianna. Then we went outside for a walk because she's indoor all day. And came home, bathed her, I ate. And I'll tell y'all that food was slamming. Oh my god. But now I'm back to show y'all what I prepared for Gianna for the next day. So I find it that it's so much easier to actually pack her food. Not pack her food. Well, I find it easier to portion her food at night so that in the morning I could just put it in her bag and go. So typically I just pack her, she wants to play with the bottle, but typically I pack her 2 bottles of milk, 2 meals, and 2 snacks. So her lunch for tomorrow will be this yellow rice, asparagus, and black beans that I just cooked. So that's her lunch. For her other food item, I call it snack as well, but it's like another meal. I do yogurt and bananas. So what I do is, it's kind of hard with Gianna, is I cut the banana in half. So we have 2 halves. I usually give the other half away, but nobody's here to eat the other half right now. And then I cut it down the middle. Oops. Here, you want this? Cut it like that. Then I turn the banana around and I cut it in half again. Usually it's straighter, but I have Gianna in my hand and I basically cube it, mush up, whatever. Excuse me, you dipping into tomorrow's food. Want me to give you another? Want me to give you a banana? And then I take her yogurt. I use a coconut milk yogurt alternative by this brand called So Delicious. It's dairy free and it's unsweetened vanilla, so that's why I put fruits in it. I don't want her to be eating like too much sugar. And then I just drizzle this on top. Like so. This is look like. Boom, 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 boom. So here we have it. We have her 2 meals. So I would like for this to be lunch, which is the rice, beans, and asparagus. And then for snack or second lunch, she gets the banana and the yogurt. I feed her in the morning, so literally right before I drop her off, she has porridge. So she kind of has like a heavy breakfast, and then she'll get a bottle when she gets to her daycare. And I think they have dinner, lunch at 12. So go figure. So I give her these Medela breast milk bottles, 8 ounces, but I only fill it up to about 5. And I give her the Oatly oat milk. I'm not sure if I showed y'all this before. So she has her 2 bottles of milk ready for tomorrow. And then for snack, I pack her rice cakes and I pack her seaweed chips. So yeah, I'll go get that later and put it in her bag. And yeah, that's about it. That's all I pack for her for food. And like I said, in the morning, I just grabbed out the fridge, put it in her bag, and I head out. Today is Friday. Today is Gianna's 5th day of daycare. I know I didn't come on here yesterday, but yesterday it was pretty regular. However, Caleb and I did go to the gym and he got off of work, so we left Gianna in school. I mean, she would have still been in school regardless, but I just utilized that time to go to the gym as well as edit and stuff like that. Yesterday was a little rough. She didn't have a good night's sleep the night before, so she woke up kind of cranky. Picked her up from daycare. Her teacher was like, she was crying all day. But as I update you guys every day, you know Gianna has been having like really good days in school, and you know, I love that for her. So today, yeah, I would not believe what happened. My girl Gianna, I dropped her off. She did not cry. It was to the point where we were having like a stare off at the door, because I'm looking like I just handed her to the teacher. She was handing, before I even handed her to the teacher, she was handing the teacher her milk bottle, because we walked there and I let her hold on to her milk. Because once Gianna sees her milk, that's it, it's over. She wants to hold it. So I was letting her hold it. So she sees the teacher through like the glass door, and she's trying to hand the teacher her milk. So I'm like, okay. So the teacher's like, all right, yeah, give me her bag and give her to me. So I gave her to the teacher, and Gianna is comfortable in her teacher's arms. Like, usually Gianna will reach for me, and Gianna fake cries. So like usually I'll give her to the teacher, and then she's like turning around trying to like grab for me, fake crying, because by the time I hit the corner, I don't hear Gianna crying no more. She's like, well, damn, she's not picking me up, I guess. But whatever. So no tears, y'all. Nothing. I wish I had recorded it today. Nothing. Gianna is looking at me. I'm in the doorway like, she's looking at me. I'm like, it was to the point the teacher's like, okay, bye, Mom. I could not believe it, but I am so happy. Like, so happy. I'm just so happy she enjoys being there. I'm so happy she's made friends. I'm so happy she loves her teacher. I'm so happy our teacher loves her. Nobody deserves to be in a place that they don't enjoy. And I'm glad that at this age where Gianna doesn't really know how to make the best of her situation, that she has the best situation for her. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, that really warmed my heart. I walked back to the house like, I'm cheesing. Like, I was just so happy. Oh gosh. Thank you, God. But I wrote up a list of things for you guys. I know you guys like had a lot of questions and stuff like that about like daycare and whatever. So I wanted to give you guys like a few of my guidelines, like what I looked for in a daycare. Your list might look different, but if you don't know where to start, here's my list, and you know, you can pick, choose, and refuse from there. So of course, for me, the main thing for me is safety. My house isn't the most baby proof, but I just feel like if I'm going to put my child in a child care setting, that child care setting should be catered to children, okay? One thing I looked for is if the teachers are CPR certified, CPR and AED certified. Basically, if my child is eating, do you know how to save her if she chokes? Like, you know, basic things like that. All teachers should be CPR, AED certified because it just comes with the nature. But, you know, it's good to ask, make sure everybody's certifications are up to par. Another thing is, what is the ratio for teachers and students? Because that is definitely a safety hazard. If there are too many students for one teacher, if there are too many students in a small room and adults in that same small room, you know, what's going on with that? First thing, before all of this, you want to also, I'm from New York City, so we have in-home daycares and we have actual like daycare school facilities. Gianna is actually in an in-home daycare. So for me, what mattered to me was how big the space was for the in-home daycare and how many children are in that in-home daycare, because the in-home daycares in New York City, they can have, I think, at max 12 kids in one area, and the age ranges from 6 weeks to 12 years old. I know, it's crazy. It sounds crazy. People do it, to each their own. So for me, I wanted to make sure that the ratio for teacher and students was reasonable. Like, I don't want to put Gianna, I just wanted to make sure it was reasonable. Whatever reasonable is to you, I just wanted to make sure it was reasonable. Okay, so say for instance, I didn't want Gianna to be in an area where it's like one teacher to 8 kids, because it's like, that's crazy. Like, how is one person watching 8 little kids of different age ranges? To me, it just sounds a little absurd. I already went over how many students and age group, because like I mentioned, in the in-home daycares in New York City, the age group ranges from 6 weeks to 12 years old. That's a safety hazard to me, because if you have so many kids of so many different age groups in one little area, it can get crazy, because a 12-year-old plays with different toys than a 6-week-old or a 1-year-old or a 3-year-old, you know what I'm saying? So where a 12-year-old or an 8-year-old could play with marbles, God forbid they drop a marble and now my little Gianna picks it up and puts it in her mouth and chokes on it. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much chaos. So I wanted to make sure that she was in an area where the kids were around her age, or if they're not around her age, that it was a very, very minimal amount of kids, a very minimal amount of kids, because I want the teacher to be able to have all eyes on all these kids and ensure all of their safety. I don't want her juggling, because if all of that, I can just keep my kid home and safe, okay? And then also just make sure you're looking around whenever you're doing your, I do encourage you guys to like do tours or interviews, whatever you call it, and when you're shopping around, because you want to see where your kid is going to be. You want to see what's going on. You want to see what it looks like. You want to see what's hanging around, what could potentially harm them, what you may or may not feel comfortable with. Our standards may be different for what's hazardous around the room. So for instance, I didn't want to see like any space heaters out. I didn't want to see like any air conditioners out. I didn't want to see like any visible wires, because like if I can see it, the kid can see it. And kids usually get into things that you don't see, but it's like, damn, if I see it, I know my kid is seeing it. One thing I do want to mention to you guys is everything that I'm telling you guys is in a perfect world. So there are also some things that I had to kind of let go of when I was like shopping around for her daycare. Like, everything is not going to be to Alex's standards or to your standards. So there are some things where I'm just like, I don't like it. I don't like it. But we move. Okay? But, you know, have that conversation with yourself or with your partner and say, you know, what are some things that you'd like, but you're not like set in stone. Like, I forgot the word. But like, what are some things that are like a hard no, and what are some things that are like you're kind of lenient about? Again, these are also just a lot of suggestions of things that you should think about. One thing I was also really big on is what do the kids do all day? As you guys know, I'm really big on education, especially at this age where they are sponges. I don't want Gianna to sit around and watch TV all day. When she was by herself with me, she was not watching TV all day. I let her walk around, I let her play, I let her do what she needs to do. So I just feel like when she's in a school setting, she should be doing school stuff, learning something. Again, you might not care about that. You might just want your kid to be somewhere, and that's fine. You just might want them to be somewhere occupied while you're doing what you need to do for yourself for the day, and that's absolutely fine. Diaper changing station, What does that look like? Are you changing the kid standing up if your kid is a walker or a standing up kid? Are you potty training these children? Are you changing them on the floor? You know, what is your diaper changing station looking like? How do the kids get fed? If there are multiple kids and there's one teacher or two teachers and there's multiple kids who are hungry, how are they getting fed? Are you allowing some kids to feed themselves? Do you have these kids on a schedule? Is it something where me as the parent, I tell you what time I want my child fed and you go from there? What does the feeding look like? Do you have a bottle warmer? Should I, you know, come with the milk already warm, or are you warming up the milk in warm water? How does that go? Are you microwaving it? I know some people microwave their bottles. I don't, but you know, something that you should look forward to. Something that you should definitely ask. How do you warm up food? Do you have a microwave? Are you warming up over a stove? Is there a refrigerator to store perishable items? If I bring yogurt for Gianna, or if I bring milk for Gianna, there's somewhere for you to store her stuff for the day and keep it fresh. Another thing is cameras. Are there cameras in this facility? Is there any way that I can get daily updates? How am I seeing what Gianna's doing? How much she pooped for the day? How much she ate for the day? What she did for the day? I know a lot of daycares have an app, and within the app, they'll tell you like what your kid ate, how much they ate, what your kid did for the day. They'll take pictures and it goes straight to like, the parent's mobile phone or the mobile app and stuff like that. Or are you giving me daily updates at the end of the day where there's a sheet, a log sheet, and you're telling me, you know, baby pooped at this time, baby peed at this time, baby ate at this time, baby had a bottle at this time, things of that nature. And just communication period. Or is your communication verbal? Is it something that where I can call you throughout the day? Is it communication where at the end of the day I can have this conversation with you about what happened throughout the day? So you as a parent, you state what's more comfortable for you whenever you're shopping. Like, is it something that you want to know boom 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 throughout the day, what's going on with the baby? Are you okay with getting a report at the end of the day, whether it's physical or verbal? Things to think about. And for right now, that's all I can think of. All in all, just trust your judgment. If you're not comfortable with a place, trust your judgment. Even if in the beginning you thought that you had really, really good judgment about this place, but then you're noticing like, you know, little things about your child, like they're coming home looking depressed. Every time they go there, they're screaming. And I want to say to make sure that you're also not being emotional, because, you know, especially as first time parents, we don't want to let our kids go. So they're like, Gianna's a crier, but I know my kid, so I know she cries, but I know once I leave, she's fine. But is your kid crying because they want to leave with you, or is your kid crying because something's going on? You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you have like a clear mind. You're not thinking from an emotional standpoint, and every time your kid cries, you're like, they hate it, and it's like, no, mom, it's week one. You know what I'm saying? So just trust your judgment and do what feels comfortable for you. I would say, especially as first-time parents, that it'll be nice to make sure that you develop a good relationship with the person who's watching your child. You know, don't be nasty to them. And if they're nasty to you, do not leave your child with them. Like, that's crazy. But it really helps. Like, I remember I dropped Gianna off on the first day, and I was like, you know, is it okay if I call? Even though I asked if it's okay that I called, I wanted her to know that I'm going to call, and I'm not going to be apologetic for calling and checking in on my kid. I don't care how that annoys you. This is my child's first time being with a stranger. Literally, I don't know you from a hole in the wall. But yeah, so she was really cool. She's like, yeah, that's fine. And I remember I told you guys how I called, and she was like, why are you bothering my baby? Which really felt great to me, because I'm just like, well, that's your baby. You love her like I love her. But yeah, so those are just some things. And I really recommend childcare. Like, when I tell you guys, I get so much done throughout my day. So much done. So much done. Like, I couldn't imagine how much further I would have been with my YouTube career had I been dropped Gianna off from school. Like, and Caleb used to always tell me, just drop her, just send her somewhere. And I was like, no, she's with me. I don't regret it though, because I did it when I was ready to do it, honestly. But yeah, I'm just so happy. I encourage a lot of parents to do this. A lot of y'all are writing me like, oh my gosh, I don't know how you do it. Like, I'm so scared. Trust me, I was scared. There's never going to be a right time, parents. So you're just going to have to rip the Band-Aid off. It's just one of those things where one day you're gonna have to like give yourself that pep talk, like, yo, I need to get shit done, or I need to go back to work, or whatever it is why you want to put your kid in childcare. Stick to that and know why you're doing this. And honestly, especially if the first couple of days went well, or the first day went well, that shit is so easy. So easy. And yes, I still do miss Gianna every day. Like, once I'm done with my work, I'm like, I need to go get her. Like, it could be 12 o'clock. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go get her. But we paying for this. And to, it's like, bring her home for what? She comes home after school. Like, there's nothing here for her to do. Like, she has her toys, but there's really nothing here for her to do. So today is gonna be a recording day, so I just decided to relax. I cannot look at that computer screen or my phone screen anymore. It's making me sick. Like, that's literally what I do from 9 to 5 when Gianna's away at school. If I'm not cooking and whatever. Damn, I gotta cook today. But yeah, so catch you guys later. Look who's back from school. Hi, baby. How was your first week? Tell them. How was your first week? It was good? You learned how to scream? And mommy's so proud of you. Oh. I'm so glad you had a great first week. I'm glad you liked your teachers. I'm glad. Thank you for being the best baby ever. So let's say the vlog bye-bye. I look like Chief Keef. So that'll conclude this first week of school vlog. Let me know if you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns. List them down below in the comment section. I want to thank you all for tuning in. I love you all, and I'll see you next one. Say bye-bye. Say I had a great first week. And if you have friends my age, send them to school. Bye.